Good evening, friends. My name is Rishabh Parak. I am a chartered accountant and director of Moneyplan Consulting. And I am a member of TIE and a volunteer. So I will not tell you, I guess, more about TIE in a different way. So before we go and discuss what exactly TIE does quickly, let me share a very quick story with you. I guess you might have heard this Nagar setup kind of things, very earlier times, older days. You have these rich people who are kind of Nagar set, right? Have you heard of that concept, right? So there was a Nagar set long back, and they used to go in that karwa, the big kafila kind of thing, right? From one village to different while doing their business. So on his trip, one of the Nagar set, along with this, in all intros, you have this bullock carts and buggies kind of thing. So they were all around 150 odd people going from one village to another village. Suddenly something hit and the Nagar set fell into a pit, a small gutta kind of thing, a small pit. And suddenly his men started running and asked him, and they were horrified. They asked him, Sethji, haath de do, so I can just pull you out. It was a pit, but not a small pit, so that you can come out easily. So his people started asking, haath de do, so that I can pull you out. But he refused. So that person thought, maybe I am a small person, he don't want it. So he asked his other manager who was in the other buggy. So he also came, he asked the same thing, he said the same thing. Haath de do, bahar aa jao. So again he refused. Slowly I guess all the people came, the senior folks and everybody came, but he refused. Ultimately they heard of a wise man who was nearby. They went and narrated the entire story and asked him, why we are so surprised, because if we stay in the same pit, he may die because it's all jungle and all, and we can't stay here. So the old man, the wise man laughed and he came with them. And the moment he came, he just saw the Nagar set and he just told him, Sethji, haath lo. He immediately took his hand and came out. People were surprised. What's the difference now? We were also saying the same thing. So once that Nagar set was settled, he narrated, they went back to him out of curiosity. Now what is the difference? We were also saying the same thing. So said, no, you were saying haath do. I said haath lo. So this Nagar set has on his life, इसने सिर्फ लिया ही लिया है. ये मर जाएगा पर देगा नहीं. So in life we may find many people who are like those Nagar set, but we also have people like Kamal Rekhi, Vinod Khosla and few others, and TIE is the result of their giving back to the society. TIE Pune, so I am glad to announce we have also won this award, Best Turnaround Award, and this almost out of 61 chapters across the world. Here now we have also come across a very new thing, because last few months we have been also getting a lot of feedback that people want to know about charter members. Who are the people who are charter members, who are running the show? Right? So today, this is the very first time we are also coming out with a program like Know Your Charter Member. So here again you will come to know about the member. They can also again one-to-one mentorship also. You can always request TIE people, TIE office to set up a meeting, and whenever the opportunity is there, you get a chance to meet them. So I take honor, I'm glad to invite Mr. Rohit Bhatia, who is the Managing Director, Asia and Middle East, WIMP Music, and he's only 1 year old, like last only 1 year in India. So he has been out of India for so many years now. So we welcome you, and he's a recently chartered member. So he'll take the journey forward. May I request you to take the session forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishabh, and good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
So the weekend is about to start, and what a great way to start this weekend with a My Story session, isn't it?
Yes.
How many of you are looking forward to it? You better say yes. The one who doesn't say yes, then you know. Anyway, an introduction has been given about me, and just a few words that I've been fortunate in my career of about 25 years. Had an opportunity to work in Europe, in Middle East, so an international background, and also had an opportunity to take a company in Sweden public, and then I was heading Vingana, which is a Bay Area startup, but founded by two twin brothers from Pune. So with this diverse experience, I just thought that it's time for me to give back the knowledge that I have earned, and that is why I joined TIE. And I won't go into the details of the different programs we run, but I would the mentoring program is something which, as I get deeper into the activities of TiE, so I will get more and more involved in the mentoring. So if there are any young entrepreneurs who need some knowledge and whatever in my humble knowledge that I can share, I'll be very happy to share with you guys. Okay? But anyway, that's a little bit about me. Today is not about me, it's there's another story, a great story that we have to share with you. But before we start the story, how many of you have seen the movie Forrest Gump? Right, I see a lot of hands going up. Tom Hanks has played a great role and I believe several Oscars and so on. But if you remember that, try to visualize that character. He picks up something and then performs it passionately and excels in it. And then he completely does something else and once again performs it, works very hard and excels. Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump, that character is in the movies. But ladies and gentlemen, today I have a great opportunity to present a character like that in real life. Can I please invite Vasu?
I wish it would be as effortless as he makes it look.
But as I said, that's fiction, that's the movies, but here you have a... Okay, so you all have read the introductions that have been sent about Scale-Arc, and then let me continue this introduction that I gave about Varun and the analogy or the simile that I drew with Forrest Gump. Varun has been doing some very different things, from writing technical articles for PC Quest, and then also being on the other side, just like I am today, having the opportunity to grill him and interview him. He has been on the other side at very prestigious forums like CNBC, TV18, CNN, IBM, and even, anyway. So from there, then suddenly changing course. So he excelled in that field and then he changed the course, started Scale-Arc, and that too something which is, so the way I see it is that though he has been in the technology field, he has never been the classical or a typical techie, right, a software developer, but then he goes into a very deep technical field. So Varun, let me, unravel this puzzle for everybody, that what makes you switch these things with so much confidence, and what idea came to you when you founded Scale-Arc?
So we were discussing something very similar earlier as well, and I think it's just some people are inherently more risk averse than others, and if you're not as risk averse, you can do some crazy things, and sometimes it will work out, sometimes it won't work out. In my case, it's worked out till now, but it's just that I think I've been groomed by my parents to sort of be able to take those kind of risks. And it's a very strange thing. I mean, it's something that for the longest amount of time that I didn't understand why is it that my parents treated me differently than pretty much anybody else in my family. And which was the oddest thing. Like I'll give one of the examples, which is that I didn't really feel like doing the college thing. So I went to college for basically exactly 3 days. 3 days.
You're not kidding with us.
3 days. And then I quit and I just went back home and I told my parents, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And my parents were perfectly fine with it. And this is, you've got to understand my parents and my family, and then it'll become a little bit more clear as to why that's such a big deal. Because my father is a BA, MA, LLB. My mother is a double MA. And halfway through her PhD is when she got pregnant with me, and she basically stopped doing that. And then after that, she was a teacher, and she just retired last year. So essentially, highly educated parents, and almost my entire family is either doctors or engineers or politicians. So from that standpoint, it's pretty stressful, because the entire family is basically all completely in